All right, guys, so I'm just going to give you guys a 3-month ownership update on the 2026 Acura Integra Type S. So I bought the car in November, and I didn't really anticipate us having such a harsh winter. So we had a really big storm back in January, and as a result of the heavy snow, the roads got very narrow. So I didn't use the car for a number of weeks because I didn't want to get stuck, because there was not enough room for two-way traffic on most local and public roads, because they did a horrible job cleaning in New York. But I got about 1,700 miles in the car. Already did the first oil change. You guys watch the channel and the content on Instagram. I did the Cobb mount. I got the PRL cold air intake. I did all the carbon fiber, Alcantara, got the billet works knob with the Acuity shift collar. But all the other mods are waiting based on the weather. So I got the carbon fiber spoilers. I got my custom signature forged wheels. I got the Swift low ring springs. You know, we're still working on what exhaust we're gonna do. So I got a whole bunch of stuff that I want to do in the car. But overall, the car's like still a lot of fun. I like it. I like having it as a daily, where, like I said, I do miss my other cars right now. I do miss the Alpha. I do miss my AMG and, you know, all the other cars. But I mean, to knock around with, this car is not flashy. So I actually like that to some degree. It's fun. It's got a great manual. It's got just enough power. I mean, look, it'll get out there. I mean, it's not a rocket ship, but also the car's stock for the most part. But other than that, it's super easy to drive. Now, in the snow, I have the Continental DWS 06 Plus, which is a high performance all season. Now, in the snow, I did take it out a little bit. It's a little weird. I'm not used to driving a front wheel drive car in the snow, because as you turn the steering wheel, the car tends to plow and push a little bit. It's a little weird. So you got to get used to it. But if you really plan on taking a car like this and using it all year round, and you do have bad winters, I just highly suggest just get a second set of wheels and get some Bridgestone Blizzaks, and this car will be unstoppable. Between the traction control, the good chassis, the balance of the car, you will never get stuck with this car. And then have a second set of wheels, you know, for the summer and spring months where you can kind of enjoy it. But I mean, I'm going through these corners. It just handles great. It's balanced. It's fun. It's got good brakes. There's really not much I could complain about. There's a couple of things about the aesthetic that I'll get out in a little bit and I'll talk about on the exterior that I don't love. But I think once the car's lowered and I put the new wheels on and the spoilers, and it's going to be, you know, kitted out a little better, I think the car's going to look a hell of a lot more aggressive and more exactly what I'm looking for. But right now, you know, the car's bone stock looking. There's really nothing done to it because the weather has been crazy. So we're getting another blizzard, I think, in the next 24 hours. So the weather right now is like 40 to 45 degrees, and they're expecting like another 1.5 feet of snow to come. So I said, let me just take the car out. Let me just do a quick little ownership update, throw it up on the channel. I haven't been able to do any content or drive videos in the last month because of the weather, and I figured I'd just throw it up there. But other than that, the car's been great. There's no problems. There's no noises. Also, a lot of the rattling that I was getting on that side went away. I don't know if it's just over time or if the Cobb lower motor mount just absorbs the NVH better than the OEM. I don't really know. But the car did feel a little bit more aggressive and noisier, which I kind of liked with the PRL lower motor mount, but then it was giving so much buzz at low RPM, I just couldn't take it anymore. But the car's smooth, it drives great, it tracks great. There's really no complaints with the car's drivability. Seats are comfortable. Granted, they're not like a sport bucket like the Civic Type R aesthetically, but they're actually really comfortable, and I like the fact that I do have heated seats. So I have been using them a lot this winter, and I've never ever used heated seats before in any of my cars until this winter. So I think the cold temps are starting to get to me. But it's kind of funny. So I posted some content on YouTube, got content on Instagram, and I'm hearing from a lot of people that own these cars. They had Shelby GT350s, they had the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifolios, they had M2s, they had M3s, and they kind of transitioned into this car because A, they wanted a manual, they wanted something a little bit more practical, they wanted something that was fun, and they also wanted something in the $50,000 range. So it's kind of interesting that a lot of people that I've connected with since I've owned this car had other cars that I've owned and transitioned into this car. So I think a lot of us on the channel that we communicate over the years, we kind of share a lot of similarities in terms of what cars we like and dislike. But I mean, for what you're getting for the money, this is an awesome, awesome package. And it's just a matter of time between, you know, when Honda or Acura or whoever makes the decision to say, hey, we're not selling enough of these cars with manual transmissions, and then they're going to axe them. And then these cars are going to be a thing of the past, and they're probably going to be pretty desirable, I think, in the future for people that actually enjoy driving and they want to, you know, roll the gears and have the manual transmission. But overall, I think the car is great. I have no regrets with it. I'm actually really excited to do the rest of the mods in the car. I'm a little scared about lowering the car. I just hope it doesn't damage anything or make the car feel terrible, but we'll see. I have two sets of springs. I got the Swift and I got the H&Rs. So the H&Rs are my backup spring. Swift I did because I want the car to be as low as possible, and I want a real stiff linear rate spring, and that's kind of what Swift is putting out. But yeah, listen, this is a cool car, great knockaround car, great car for a daily. I throw all the boxes that I get in the back, plenty of cargo room. I could do 4 wheels, 4 tires. I could do exhaust systems. I could do probably, I think I put about 22 cases of our Auto Fanatic car care. So those are boxes that are 13 by 10 by 10. I can put 22 of those in the back of these things, stacked up to the top, folding the seats down. So, I mean, for work, this is great. I can't do any of that in the Giulia. I can't do any of that in like the GT350 that I had, the AMG GTR. So for what it is, I think the car's a home run. Super, it really, really is. I think the car's great, and it's got good steering, great transmission. It's easy to drive. Ergonomics are simple, very basic. There's nothing, you know, fancy to it. But there's 2 things that annoy me in the car. I think it's like a QC thing. I'm going to pull over now. I'll show you guys real quick. And like I said, for anybody that's got the Integra Type S, stay tuned to the channel. Give it a couple of weeks. I think in March, when the weather finally breaks, we're going to get this car lowered. We're going to do the spoilers front and rear. We're going to do the wheels. We're going to get everything sitting in my shop. And I really have no motivation to put it on the car because the weather's just been awful. And I don't want to put summer tires in the car when it's like 20 below zero. So I'm going to pull over now. We'll talk some more about it. And like I said, it's just my 3-month ownership update of the 2026 Integra Type S. Now, as far as what this car is going to do, I remember I talked about it in my first video. I wanted to do the giveaway. Talking to my accountant, and I'm a little reluctant on going that way for 2 reasons. I don't want to have an issue with taxes, and I don't want to have the person that wins the car have a financial burden with taxes. So what I may or may not do, I may just modify the car fully. I may sell it, I may trade it, I may do something else on the channel. We'll figure it out. But there's one particular car that I'm trying to acquire. I've been trying to acquire it now for 10 months. It's an older collectible car. It's been a bucket list car for over 25 years. I'm trying to get that car now, and I'm gonna probably trade the AMG. The AMG is definitely gonna be traded towards that, and I may sacrifice this to go with it. We'll see what kind of deal I find, but I definitely miss driving the Alpha. I definitely miss driving all the other cars, but like I said, this is a great compromise. This car is awesome, great suspension, great handling, and I do love driving a manual. So if I was to want to spend a little bit more money and I wanted a high performance car with a manual, I already had the G80 M3, you guys know that if you watch the channel. I mean, I probably would have to go Blackwing, CT4 V Blackwing or CT5 V Blackwing. But I just don't know if I want to go back into a GM Cadillac product right now. I mean, listen, they're great cars, but I just don't know if that's where I'm at. I think I want something a little bit lighter, a little bit more fun. This thing is super light. It's like 3,200 pounds. I don't think I want to go into a 4,400 pound car with 600 plus horsepower and a great 6-speed, because it's not as nimble and fun on little curvy roads like that I'm on right now. And this is like, you know, where I'm doing most of my driving. So I don't have long stretches of highway where I could get up to 170 miles an hour. I just can't. So my comfort zone, you know, it's between 50 to 100. And based on this style of a car, this is a perfect car, perfect tool, you know, for the job. Yeah, granted, I could go into like a Porsche GT4 or something like that, but you can't put any storage in that car. The car's not practical. You're not going to drive that car in the snow. It's just not happening. But let me pull over now. We'll talk some more about it. But overall, I can't highly recommend this car enough for anybody that is looking for either an extra car to add to their stable that's sporty and stick and it's kind of affordable, or you want to kind of maybe get out of something that you already have. Maybe you're a little burnt out over having a Camaro ZL1 or a Shelby or the Alfa Romeo or an M3, and you just want something that is going to cost you less to insure, less to maintain, massive mod potential, and you're going to save yourself a hell of a lot of money. I mean, these cars are in, you know, $55,000. So the BMW, you know, those are $25,000 to $30,000 more. The Alfa Romeo, same thing. So I think for what you're getting, you know, even though the people technically say the car is overpriced, or most cars today are overpriced, I think you're getting a lot of car for the money, especially with the discounts. And even picking up one of these in the pre-owned market, you know, you can get one in like the low 40s and still have factory warranty on it. I think it's a home run. So let's pull over now. We'll talk some more about it. All right, guys, we just pulled over. I just want to show you the two annoyances so far with the Integra Type S. Number one, I'm already buckled in, and I'll show you when I get out of the car what happens with the seatbelt. So if you have your window slightly down and you open and close the door, listen to this. I'll shut the car off. You hear that? It sounds like the door is falling apart. I cannot believe that Honda Motor Company designed this to have this much play in the window pane. So that's just a little annoyance. And then when I undo the seatbelt, I'll show you guys. We'll get out. Okay, the seatbelt is not retracting all the way. I don't know what's going on here, but what's going to happen is, and this happens, look, it's stuck. What happens on a lot of cars, the seatbelt will get stuck. You close the door, and now you just damaged. Oh, actually, I already did damage this. Look at this. I got a little ding over here from closing the door on the seatbelt. So it's just a common problem. I don't know why it's not retracting fully. It's very, very slow to go back in. Those are the two complaints: the rattle in the window and the seatbelt. But overall, I mean, the car's nice. The other thing is aesthetically that I don't love about the car, I think the gas tank fuel door is a little bit too large, and I don't like this rear triangular window. I don't think it adds anything to the design of the car. And also the viewable opening is so small. I don't know if they did that for like a blind spot, but overall, the coolest part of this car aesthetically, I think, is the front with the wide body. You got the lines in the hood, very similar to the old Cadillac ATS-Vs and CTS-Vs with that real angular styling. It's got a nice lower front bumper and fascia, but like I said, we're going to be lowering it. We're going to be putting the spoilers on front and rear, the new wheels, the exhaust, a whole bunch of stuff. So overall, guys, the car's awesome. It's a great daily, great value, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. If you guys are shopping and you think a BMW is going to give you much more fun for spending $30,000, I'm going to tell you right now, you're absolutely crazy. It's not the case. I've owned them all. I'm going to tell you right now, this car is a hell of a lot more fun than an $85,000 to $95,000 M3, just for the fact that A, it's so much cheaper, B, it's lighter, better manual transmission, and it's a car you don't really have to worry about. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more content. It's coming in the next couple of weeks. As soon as all the snow vanishes, we're going to start doing some more videos. But we also got to be careful because the potholes in New York right now are really, really intense. So I don't want to damage the car as well. So we're not taking any of the other cars out probably to the end of March till the roads get patched up and things get cleared up. But I am dying to finish modifying this, and what I do with it, we'll see. So stay tuned to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one soon.